Kevin, can your volume go up at all?
Hello, chat. Welcome.
Wait, we were supposed to pre-show. Does that mean I should have put rum in my smoothie? I didn't realize we were
Yes.
pre-showing. I'm sorry. I didn't
You
get
got
the
to
memo.
pregame the pre-show.
Oh,
That's
okay.
absolutely.
Pre-game the pre-game.
It really is good, whatever it is.
I'm
We've
doing
been into smoothies lately.
I'm doing an album cover for an ABBA with my cat, Mamma Mia.
Here I go again. My, how can I resist you?
The cat's like, okay, mom. All right, hold on. My part. Look at the kitty.
Mom, you're so embarrassing.
And yet he didn't run away.
He did. He loves his
Yeah.
mama. Awesome. All right, we are back for yet another episode of Writing Wrongs. Where did we leave off last time? We our intrepid heroes, or at least us, made it to the top of the mountain and knocked on the door. And who should open it but my long lost brother Roger? And the last thing I said was, Ginge is dead.
Hey,
So-
it just occurred to me that I killed Roger once.
You did. You did. Yep. He paid for the privilege.
Oh, is that your Tuckerization?
Yes.
Yep.
So what you're saying is your brother is undead.
He's undead. Yes. Yeah.
This Roger is not a paying contributor, unfortunately. So maybe you get a few thousand more viewers, we can look into that.
Right?
Let's see. Okay, so
Hit that like and subscribe button. Ring
yes,
the bell.
all those things you hear when you watch a YouTube video, do those things.
Do those things.
Do the things. We're good at this.
Imagine if we were professional creators
Yes.
Oh, wait.
and do what you would do for them.
Our lack of professionalness is part of our charm.
It's free. You don't have to pay extra for it. It's free.
That's right. It's free.
All right, so yes, we left off. We just run into dun 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 Ustay's brother, who has a much more normal sounding name than Ustay, but well, her parents must have been in a mood at some point.
They
And
were in the mood at least twice. There's two of us.
It's still
Yes.
exotically spelled.
That's right.
yes,
Right.
I insisted.
No.
RHOJER.
That's what I wrote down.
This is a fantasy story, so you can't spell it normally, even if it sounds normal.
It is Roger an older brother or a younger brother?
Older in this case.
Yeah, that fits.
Well, there you go. It was you stay. Oh, you stay. You stay. We can put that on the birth certificate.
Yes, maybe
And I
it's a
have run
nickname.
off.
She has. They never do what you tell them to.
Never.
No.
Two have children, cats, dogs,
Yeah,
spouses.
no comment. Okay, so you said Ginge is dead, and Roger just gets a pained look on his face and starts trailing off into almost inaudible string of like curse words, and this is a habit of his because I'm saying so. Because we're writing this as we go. So he likes to. He's a sort of, he's got kind of one of those personalities where he just gets irate and swears a lot. And so he sort of trails off, looks at you all, just seems very pained about every word that's about to come out of his mouth, and says, "You all better come in then," and waves you inside.
Okay.
Hey, Roger, these are my friends. This is Sola, and this is Other, and the big guy over there is Zapho.
He's like, "The first two I don't care about. He's more interesting, but come inside. Come inside. You can never tell when someone's watching."
We're on the side of a mountain, right? In the woods.
You get the sense that he's a little isolated and maybe prone to flights of fancy about how observed he might be.
We call him eccentric.
Well, wealthy, so yes, he's allowed to be called eccentric because he's wealthy. See,
Uh,
Well, wealthy might be pushing it. This is not like a, mansion he's in. It's just a little like shack on the mountain.
well, he comes from money. How about that?
He comes from money, but one could also imagine that he himself has either forsworn such money or been sort of cast out because he's doing his weird hermit on the mountain thing.
uh, I kind of look around. I don't see anything, and I guess I walk inside the house.
Okay. Uh, do the rest of you go in as well?
Mm-hmm. I put my feet up in the living room.
That's difficult to do because Roger is one of those people where there's every flat surface available is covered in clutter. A
I
lot
put
of
my
it
feet up on the clutter in the living room.
I was gonna say I don't think that would bother Otho much.
scattering half-made things and other contraptions onto the floor. Other wincing each sound of metal clanging to the stone floor.
Actually, now that you have described it a little bit more, I'm going to amend my earlier comment. I'm peeking. I'm
Okay.
looking through what he's doing.
That would pain him even more, but he will he's sort of gritting his teeth while you look, and he's keeps glancing at Ustay in increasingly plaintive fashion. You get the sense he's trying to hold it together because his little sister's here. But that's about the only reason that he's doing so.
Hey, do you have any coffee? My friend really likes coffee.
I just ran out this morning. I should get another delivery in a month or so. Got some tea if you want it. It's
Anyone
not
want some tea?
proper
sit and
tea like with tea leaves, but there's some leaves that grow on the mountain that, they make a flavor when you boil them.
Wow, that's a long way from Mom's kitchen.
Well, Mom made it plain where she wanted how far away she wanted me from her kitchen.
I have to say though, you were right the whole time. I know I doubted you, and I don't know why, but you were right. You were right. You were right the whole time.
I'm right about a lot of things. You're gonna have to refresh my memory as to which one this one was.
About the coalition. Why did I forget the word all of a sudden? It's
He's
coalition,
like,
right? Is that right?
yeah, coalition, yeah.
Yeah. About the coalition, you were right because like they chased us out of town and we were just peacefully protesting.
He kind of gives you a look at this, and because again, he knows who your family is, and he's a little bit questioning that version of events, but non-verbally. So he casts his gaze upon Other and Sona and kind of looks at them expectantly as if he's asking them to elaborate, please.
This one's a good idea, but it's not going to work this way.
It's like, did you just come into my house and tell me how to make my own writings work?
I mean, if you don't want any other opinions, it's up to you.
I've
I
got
can
all
help.
I've got all the opinions I need right now, thanks.
Look, Roger, I brought these people all the way to you because I know that Ginge had some plans, that you and her were planning something. And I know that she would want Sola to like make up for her mistake. So that's why I brought them here to you. Remember, she still blames Sola, like unfairly,
Yeah.
but it doesn't matter. That's in her brain.
Ustay, you are always bringing me solutions to problems that either don't exist or that I didn't ask you to solve.
You're welcome.
He turns again back to Othar and Sona, and this time is just flat out says like, "Who are you associated with, and what have you gotten my sister involved in?"
Uh, well, she involved herself. I'm here
That
because
tracks.
I am
Sorry.
I'm interested in the research. I'm missing something for a project, and Jinch had it. And your sister says you have it. So that's what I'm here for.
Project. What are you trying to do exactly? I want to hear you say it.
Usta leans in closer because she's been curious herself.
Yeah. Now we established that. Well, what Kelly you established with me a while back is that you guys are trying to basically upgrade the souls of constructs like Zapho into something more fully realized. Is what you
Yeah,
messaged me. Before.
I'm interested in freedom of thought for everyone, including the constructs.
Ooh, I should make a sign. That's great, Sola.
You never
Okay,
shared that
boss.
with me.
I like that. I'll think that.
We lose somebody. Oh, no, never mind. Okay,
Not
There was
the
a blink.
choir.
It was a blink, but we're all back.
got it. Okay. So yeah, Othar. I'm not sure if this is the first. I can't remember if this is the first time you're hearing this or not.
Yeah. Well, I
Okay.
mean, as far as I know.
Yeah. Um. So this is clearly the answer that Roger was expecting. I have so much trouble with his name because it's so ordinary. And it's also clearly the answer he was dreading. So he's like, knew I never should have involved her. She never could keep her mouth shut. So he once again is fixated on the two who are not related to him, and he says, I'm going to ask you one more time, and if you don't answer, I'm going to ask you to leave in increasingly impolite ways. Who do you work for?
Who do you work for, Roger?
This is my house.
And there's more of us here.
Who I work for is of no concern to you.
Okay. I
But
mean, no offense, but I don't know you from Adam, or
whatever the
an
equivalent of Adam
appropriate
is.
analog to that.
Yeah.
I don't know you from Blessed Bite.
I know your sister a little bit. She paid for some drinks, and she was close with Ginge, which speaks well for her.
Let me put it this way. Would we really be coalition if that was our goal?
No, I know you're not coalition. That's not my concern. The coalition doesn't worry me. There's other groups though that might.
In this instance, I work for me and for the constructs.
That's the right answer, but I don't know if I believe you. What about you, fiddly man? Always fiddling with all my writing.
Until recently, I worked for the Iron Souls, but I'm not sure I'm going to have a job left when I get back. So I guess I'm at ends.
So he kind of, Uste, you
Yeah,
wish.
In the corner, Uste, through a little pile that looks like all torn up, like there was a little nest and stuff, pulls out this writing of this little furry thing with a long tail. And she's like, oh, you still have him! Roger, he's doing so good.
That little bastard is the reason this place looks so trashed.
Oh, he is not. He's such a good little boy. Oh, look, he likes Zapho. Here's Zapho.
Yes, well, like calls to like. How did you come by a human construct?
Walking?
And at this, Roger cracks his first seemingly genuine smile and kind of reaches up way high to clap Zepho on the shoulder in a companionable fashion.
Yeah, my brother did always get along with these writings way more than he did like the rest of us.
That's not surprising.
Yes, it's clear he's just fine with Zepho being present, but less fine with all of you, and that includes Uste.
Seifo's a friend of ours. He goes where he wants.
Again, you're saying the right answers. Well,
I don't care.
you want information from me.
I don't
have
want anything
information.
from you.
Well, you wanted coffee, but I can't give that to you.
I requested it. He didn't even ask for it. Ooh,
All
do you
right.
still keep candy in your sock drawer?
Candy, yes,
The old
yes.
sock candy.
I'm not sure which drawer is the sock drawer anymore. For you to go look around.
Well,
So
I'd
you
love
want-
to have a bunch of sock candy, but what I'd love more is the information I came for.
So you want to free the writings.
I want to give them a choice.
Want to give them a choice. And what will you do if they choose something you don't like?
The same way I deal with everyone else who chooses things I don't like.
That could be taken a lot of ways. What does
I
that
live with
mean?
it.
Okay. It sounded very ominous.
It usually does if Sola says it.
Yes.
It could have really gone either way.
Yeah, just like, okay. He's like, all right, fine. You might as well settle in. It's going to be a while before I can get the information here. If someone
Alright.
wants to make dinner, you should do that because I'm not going to. So he's without another word, he sort of sits down, picks up one particular writing, toggles it on, toggles it back off, looks over at Other with a sort of narrow eye, and then sticks it in his pocket, and then he promptly sits back to fiddling with his own projects. And Uste, this is a little bit unusual for your brother. You know he was always interested in writings and constructs, but you never knew he was actually working with them himself. This is a new behavior.
Well, except for the muskrat that he made when we were kids.
Well, yeah. I wasn't sure if he made that or if you guys like found it or something.
He totally made it.
Okay.
Made it when we were kids.
Well, I have a bag of candy, so I'm good for dinner. But I am going to take out Gleam, my video game. And as I start playing, I just want to clock how many writings he has in this place.
I mean, it's hard to say because most of them are in half finished states, but I mean, from what you can see just in the main room, several dozen at least. Like I said, they're kind of cluttering up everything. He would be called a hoarder in our world, but of writings, not other things.
Okay.
As I'm going through his
Dead cats.
drawers, I'm obviously not looking for candy. That's where he used to always hide things from Mom. Is there anything interesting I find in there? Are there any letters from anyone? Is there anything I find in there?
No, it's a fairly it seems like any sort of personal effects that you might find in a normal person's room, little objects that have some sort of sentimental meaning, are just completely absent. It's all bits and bobs of knife iron in various stages of working, and a bed, and a cabinet with some clothes in it, some drawers, but nothing. It's very Spartan beyond the writing clutter. Um,
So as I knock on things and look around, do I find like a manifesto, or do I find like letters from Ginge or letters from anyone else?
there's a small fireplace in the bedroom, and you see in the um, in the hearth what looks to be like burned up paper. So it's possible he had letters and burned them at some point. It's not a warm. Uh, it's not like still warm or smoldering or anything. So you don't get the sense that he like saw you coming and burned everything. It's just maybe as a matter of course, if he gets correspondence, he burns it after he reads it. That kind of thing. Doesn't seem like a person who wants to be leaving a lot of information about himself lying around. One doesn't move up to a cabin on the side of a mountain for no reason, I suppose.
Or exactly for no reason. So, but he's supposed to have some information.
He did a thing. Uh, that's going to bring the information for us.
How delightfully vague.
Well, while he's fiddling, and Other is chowing down on candy, getting ever more sugar high. Roger's going to turn to Zapho, and again, with a totally different demeanor than he's engaged the rest of you, even his own sister, he's going to be just friendly, ask, like, where did you come from, big guy?
I don't know. I came with boss.
And so he kind of looks at you quizzically, and then just sort of smiles and shakes his head. And he's like, "You're not very high up the chain yet, are you?"
Where's the chain?
Yeah, that's.
Do I have to climb the chain?
Yeah, but it's not something you do consciously.
Can we give him an IQ meter where we put? As we every new writing, we just turn it up a little.
So it's gradually getting darker outside. You all are getting hungry, except for Other, who's engaging in a sugar crash. And Roger was not lying. He's resolutely refusing to make food for any of you. So, however, gradually as it gets dark, and everyone's getting nice and hangry, you do hear a noise outside the cabin, and it's a first you think footsteps, but then it's too many sounds for just one pair of footsteps, and a lot of the footsteps sound a little bit off in their cadence. So someone or someone's is approaching the cabin, and they're not making any secret about their approach.
Roger, were you expecting company?
He's like, "You wanted information. I called the information."
I'm moving out of the room.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've got my hand on a weapon.
Okay.
I'm not going far, but I'm going to be out of sight of the front door.
Okay. The direction they're coming from is further up the mountain, So they're not coming from the direction of the city. Anybody else want to make any sort of movements?
I'm staying right by my brother. I mean, I don't feel
Okay.
in danger. I haven't learned yet.
And I'm assuming, Zapho, do you have a...
Just
He's
chilling.
Just chilling.
The muskrat riding is kind of curled up on his head, though. I mean, come on.
I can see that.
Roger looks over to Zapho and just throws him a wink, and a companionable, friendly wink, not like a suggestive wink, and just sit.
I'm
and
glad
just
you
keeps,
clarified.
No, we're not going there yet.
Yet.
Well, I don't know. I mean, we're still pretty early into this thing. I don't want to prescribe anything. Um,
Where's Dave when
uh,
we need him?
yes, Dave and Jess, the yin and yang of
Mhm.
uh, suggestivity. The All right, so there's the footsteps around the back of the cabin. There's only one door, so it's not like there. And they round to the front, and the door just opens. There's no knock or anything. And standing outside it, not coming in, is a silhouette, woman, uh, and she's surrounded by what look like constructs, um, feral type constructs, not the sort that would be employed by the coalition, but these are the sorts that self-assemble from random bits of other animal constructs. So they're all just sort of misshapen, bony-looking things that use ribs for legs, and you know have multiple heads, and they're all just sort of sitting there very placidly at this woman's side. She's backlit by the moon, so you don't get a good look at her. But he calls into the cabin. What do you want, Roger? It's just very brisk and abrupt.
Roger, you've got some creepy friends from last time I saw you.
And Roger just sort of laughs. He's like, these folks want to talk to you. They want information about how to set the constructs free. And the woman just sort of laughs in a really kind of bitter mode. She's like, "Yes, I'm sure. Let me guess. You're not coalition. They would never want that. Uh, Scorched Hammer, by any chance?"
Yeah, how did you guess?
And you sense that she's scrutinizing you. Roger, is this your sister?
I
I've
knew
heard a
you
lot of
loved me. You've talked about me.
I've heard a lot about you, kid.
All good, right?
She just laughs again. Uh,
And we can't see what she looks like, right? She's like silhouetted. I can't see anything about her.
Correct. Yeah. Actually, yeah. No, you can't see anything about her. Which tells you that her eyes are not glowing, at least. So she is not a blazing.
Who are you?
She's like, "Oh, I'm so old. I've basically forgotten my name. You can call me Zero. Zero for the amount of care I have for any of you or what you want."
He said care. That was so cute.
So, how is it that you can help me?
Well, that very much depends on, once again, who you work for. Is it Scorched Hammer?
I am not working for Scorched Hammer in this capacity.
But you have before.
I have before.
And you will again?
I don't know yet.
Well, that speaks at least somewhat well of you. Scorched Hammer is a bunch of useful idiots. Everyone wants to tear down the coalition, even though they can't offer up anything better.
It's a start.
Yeah, but where does it end?
It ends where it ends. I don't know. But I know that it's better than what's going on right now. And I think I can make it even better.
So she steps into the cabin, and far enough so that the lamp catches her face. She's an older woman, maybe, late 50s.
Wait a
Hey.
minute.
Yeah.
No, older than someone who is not in their late 50s.
Old man.
Other
Very-
kills the DM.
Roll the die. Let's look. Let's see it. Let's see it. But no, I want Petway to roll his own die. Let's see.
Oh, what do you know? I critical.
At 13, it's a middling hit. You've broken my leg. So yes, she is in her late 50s, thereabouts. Kind of iron gray hair and a braid. Um, Blue eyes, but not blazing. And she looks just extremely disdainful of everyone in the room until she looks at Zepho. And she says, "Oh, well, look at you," and her tone just totally changes. She walks forward.
Hi, lady.
The weird constructs start to try to follow her in, and she kind of just sticks a hand back, and they back out and stay outside the cabin. And you get the sense that they'll do whatever she says, no matter what it is. She walks right up to Zepho and kind of reaches up and puts her hand on his cheek and says, "Aren't you a handsome one?" And again, she's meaning it like fondly, not weirdly. But
Weirdly fondly.
she's and she just like Roger, she clearly is way more interested in and keen to talk to Zepho than she is any of you. And she's like, "What about you, big guy? What class are you?" She's talking to Zepho.
I'm
You know what class? You
I'm
should know what
Zepho.
class you are, Zepho.
No, he doesn't know.
Oh, that's weird.
Zepho. I don't go to school.
So she's like, "Okay, so 3-ish. All right."
I'm much older than 3.
You've still got a little ways to go. But that's okay. You'll get there. She turns to the rest of you. "Who wants coffee? I brought some."
I step out of the kitchen with a cup in my hand. So, can you teach me how to make him smarter?
In a manner of speaking, I can teach you where you might go to make him smarter.
That would be very valuable information to have.
Look, he already did this, and I ram his Zepho's shoulder, where the music thing is.
That's right. I forgot about the music thing.
Oh, I
Oh,
didn't.
music thing.
I'm like, when can I use that again?
So she
Jean Fantasy Sousa plays super loud.
The muskrat
Dun, dun,
jumps
dun,
up.
dun, 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 dun.
Oh, this is perfect. Number 1 on February 19th, 1980, Crazy Little Thing Called Love by Queen.
There you go.
This thing called love.
So that you start blaring music out of your shoulder, and the woman Zero is a little bit. She kind of gives Other a half exasperated, half amused look.
Dude, Sola looks at you the same way.
And she's like, you got some talent, I suppose. And suddenly, a few things, the way she says that, a few things click, is that maybe she's the one who's been offering opinions to Roger on his writings. So
Okay, so what is what? Where can we go? What is our next step?
well, that's the thing. It's going to be a little bit tricky for you.
Well, nothing is ever not tricky. So, what is it?
The only way you can upgrade, the only way we found that to upgrade the soul of a construct is to go to the place that all souls get, for want of a better term, assembled. The problem is getting there for a living human. Generally speaking, you can't physically go there. Your soul can go there, but your body can't because it's
Wait,
not a
what now?
place. You heard me. Soul can go there, body can't.
But like, that's forbidden. We can't. I don't.
I'm in.
This guy's in.
I mean, would I have any idea what she's talking about? And be like,
Mm,
oh,
she's she's getting, you get this. This is the same sort of thing when you talk to someone who's really smart about one particular topic and they get locked in on it and they just start going and they're not really concerned with whether anybody's following what they're saying.
Yeah,
That's
but
what you're getting there.
I think she means world building. Would Sola's character know what you're referring to?
Not well. That's sort of a dicey proposition. So I've considered. I guess the question is, we can say that no, she wouldn't, for the purposes of simplicity. Um, so do you want to stop her and say what the hell are you talking about?
yeah. I mean, like, can you just speak in plain language and tell me what I need to know?
So Zero turns to you and she says, "So you people really don't know history, huh?" They
Yeah, but I was
really,
taught it was all a myth, anyways. I don't understand.
yeah. She, she's looks kind of vaguely she turns to Roger, who is sort of, and Roger looks to Zero and says, "It's all confused. It's all confused. People tell a million different stories about how it all went down, and very few people know the actual real truth of it." And Zero kind of sighs. She's like, "Of course, that's how it always is." She's like, she turns to Sona. She's like, "Okay, I'm gonna blow your mind a bit here." Not using that term because that's not a term they would use, but this is gonna be a bit of a shock, so you might want to sit down.
We look around at all the covered surfaces.
Yeah.
Figuratively
Oath
speaking.
is still standing there with a cup in his hand.
Yeah, I don't sit down. I'm pretty much used to it. So, what is it?
Your soul isn't something that arose out of nature. People made them a long time ago. That's the simple explanation. And each time a soul passes through a person, it gets a little bit more complicated because it absorbs part of that person's mind into itself. And then that person dies, and the soul goes back into sort of a holding pattern, and then eventually gets
Into an
cycled into a new
adjacency.
person, into an adjacency. She's trying to use small terms, so she wouldn't use adjacency, but and then back into a new person, gets a little bit more complicated. The longer your soul has been in circulation, the more fully realized it is.
So they weren't all created at the same time.
Correct.
Are there still souls being made today?
You'd have to ask the person or the entity I'm sending you to, although he does not answer questions easily or clearly. But he's the one, and I say he as if he's a he, but it's really an it. But for the sake of argument, he's the one who performs this process, who upgrades these souls as they pass through life and death and life again. And if you want, the reason your buddy here isn't the brightest uh, lamp in the I don't
The lamp
not
store.
the lamp store, brightest lamp in the lampery.
I I only have music, no light. Sorry.
Is because his soul hasn't been through enough paths of the cycle. As it cycles in and out, over and over again, eventually.
Wait, he has a soul?
Yeah.
So if we were able to release the soul powering him and attract a new one that was that had been through the rinse more times, just by that we could increase his intelligence.
You could increase that and the new entity's intelligence that was the combination of soul and construct, hypothetically, but it wouldn't be the same individual at that point because it'd be a new soul.
Could a construct be altered in such a way that it could actually negotiate with its own soul?
Cool.
She looks at you, thinks, and she's like, yeah, I was right. You've got some talent. Hypothetically, yes, that sort of thing is possible. In practical terms, I don't know how you'd go about it.
Well, that would be my strong suit.
Did Zafo just roll a d20?
Zafo, are you rolling
Not
d20s?
intentionally.
Mm-hmm. We keep saying Uther is playing with games, but I think it's Zafo playing with games. That's why. Plus, you got an 8
I
and
might
a
have a
4. I think you
D20
should quit
button now.
rolling.
Apparently.
That's a cool concept. I had not even thought about that.
Well, I've been thinking about ways to allow a construct to see into that realm, and that also sort of fits in what I was doing back when I had a job, which was figuring out a way for souls to be released from writings, where basically they just timed out, and that ended the usefulness of the writing. And then, you know, if you wanted a new one, you'd have to go essentially attract another soul who would agree, or it would agree to charge the writing for a period of time and then be released. So there would be no eternal subjugation.
Here's the problem, Zero says. Every time you pull the soul energy out of a writing, the writing is destroyed and the soul energy dissipates into nothingness. Once they're bound up like that, they can't exist without the other.
Yeah.
So you're looking for a way, I assume, to overcome
to create
that.
a writing that didn't do that.
It doesn't do that. So the soul would go on existing as a cohesive entity after leaving the writing, and the writing would remain intact, ready to be filled with other soul. She's like, well, that would be the dream. And you've been working on that.
I made some promising steps in that direction.
So you captured her real interest for the first time. she's like, well, I would be very interested to see that work.
Well, I think we could share our work.
Provided I get you to the adjacency where the soul making happens.
How are you going to bring us back to life?
Well, you were interested in trying to get souls out of writings, and I'm interested in trying to get souls out of humans
Oh,
and keep them intact.
I've done some research on that too.
I might be further ahead of you on that one, but I'd be interested to see what you come up with there as well.
I show her the scythe.
Yeah, I find stabbing works well.
It's not literally a scythe. It's like a short baton.
So she takes it and she kind of looks it over. She's like, interesting. But if I'm looking, and she's running a very sort of practiced eye over it. She's like, if I'm reading this correctly, this will pull a soul out of a person and stick it into a writing.
You could use it to charge knife iron. It doesn't do everything that we're talking about doing because I haven't combined all these technologies yet, and there's still more to be researched and developed. But yes, that is essentially what it does.
Have you used it on anybody?
No, not yet, but I feel confident.
Do you have any ethical concerns about that?
I have some ethical concerns about the fate of the souls.
You're a souls first man.
Well, souls last forever. People don't.
It's a pragmatic viewpoint.
Ustay's eyes this entire conversation have gotten bigger and bigger and bigger. She's like, I thought we were just taking down the coalition.
What would you replace the coalition with, darling?
Somebody who isn't my mom?
Spoken like a true teenager. I love that answer, by the way.
That's awesome.
It's a giant eye roll from Zero. Like, oh my god. She turns and throws kind of are you serious with this look at Roger? And Roger just looks back at her like, you see to deal with kind of look. It's like, I'm starting to see why you shut yourself away up here, Roger. So she turns back to Ustay. She's like, here's the problem with people who like to tear things down. Very rarely do they think about what comes after the thing they tore down, except they think about it just as far as then we'll be in charge, and that's where the thinking stops. So my question is, you tear down the coalition, who's in charge then?
I don't know, but I'm for more people getting to have a say in that. And not just build up another coalition.
I mean, it'd be nice if we could like select them. God selecting them is not us selecting them.
Well, humans select their third of the component, but yes.
Yeah, but we should be all of the component. These
Zero's
eyes
like,
have brought me nothing but pain.
there are a lot of people, there are a lot of compromises that had to be made in the name of peace. She kind of waves her hand, whatever peace means, for however long that peace would last.
Says the girl living alone on a mountain.
This is where people find their peace in lots of places, and this is where I found mine.
I don't I don't know what comes next, Zero. That's not really where my expertise lie. I'm more of a gun, and that's for people better suited to that kind of thought than I am. But I do know that we need to make the change.
So she kind of looks at all of you and gives a gigantic sigh of just unutterable weariness. She's like, I suppose change is inevitable. I just hope you realize how much more it's going to hurt than any of you think. And she's like, well, I guess we should set about doing it then, if that's what we're going to do.
And what is it we're gonna do?
Well, we're going to set the constructs free. With your help, we can do that. And then we're going to let them have a say in things. That is what you wanted, yes.
Yes, now I want to know how we're gonna do that. Which is what I
Uh,
came here for.
well, we're going to have to do a little bit of temporary separating of your souls from your bodies. Send you in to talk to the ever cryptic keeper of the souls and see if he is willing and able to assist us within his operating parameters. I
Look,
will
if I
warn
get to
you.
meet Morholt, I'm in.
I need to go back and look up what I called him in the books. I'm sort of
No, that was misplaced mercenaries right there. So
no.
technically wrong way series, but still.
She's like, he doesn't really like talking to me. That's why I need help going in there. Someone to go in there and talk for me.
Have you been there before?
I just sort of said it, haven't I?
You indicated it, yeah. Um, is there any way to record or measure or get any kind of readings from where we're going?
You'll just be a disembodied soul, so your sense impressions of what's happening around you, which will be very subjective, is about the best you can do. You can't bring any
Are
equipment
there
with you.
any? Is there any brain activity uh, in our bodies when we're there, or do you know?
Well, that's an interesting question. We'll have to see about that.
And I
Okay.
So you've never
say,
done this before?
what's the catch?
Yeah. Good question, Sola.
Well, the catch
It can't.
is, I don't know how developed your individual souls are. You might get in there and find that you're, barely sentient, the view that goes in. Because once it's separated from your mind, it's not capable of forming advanced thinking. So that's the catch, is that you might get in there and have no idea what you're doing. We can still pull you back out, hypothetically. Uh,
This sounds
but
really safe and fun. I'm not sure this is what Ginge was talking about.
she's like, Ginge, yes. No, this is what Ginge was talking about. I knew Ginge. How
If
is Ginge?
if we go, how is Ginge? She's dead.
Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that.
Hey, if we
She,
go over there, can I like see her again?
So do we all need to go?
you don't all need to go. But it increases our odds of success if you all try to go, so that at least one of you might have a shot at being coherent enough to actually get across our wishes.
Well, our soul's in us. Doesn't the soul know what it is that we're looking for then? And if they separate our soul from our brain, isn't our body still here with our brain and only our soul's there?
Are you asking as Kelly or as
I don't
Uste?
know.
So you have to think about. So this is world building talk here, and also super spoilery. I apologize for people who have not gotten through the whole series. But soul and person combined form a always sentient entity. Person without soul is also sentient, because that's the default mode of humans in this world. Is just person. Soul is grafted on after the fact. Um, However, you separate soul from the body, and how sentient the soul is depends on how many times it's been through the wash.
No, I get that because you explained that. But my point
Yeah.
is, if the human, obviously, I never understood this in the books either. So if the human is can exist without a soul,
Yes.
right? Kind of like the right is right now, right? So if it can
Hmm.
exist without the soul, if you pull the soul out, why can't that body still exist now?
The human can still exist.
So we're not really risking anything by doing it.
You're risking your soul.
Yeah, and the soulless people are a little weird. But
Because we're all normal.
um, but you're right.
you're
You'd
right.
still be
I am the
alive.
only normal person in this room. But all of your thoughts and your memories and everything, that's all chemical. That's all in your brain. So once the soul unattaches from that, I'm wondering though if it has as much to do with how many times it's been through the wash. It's just the age of the soul and how long it spends on its own without a human. Like, maybe when it's separated, that's when it lives. That's when it has its own life. That's when it is able to grow and become more complex. Or maybe that aging can only happen in the presence of a human. I am so fascinated by this, and I have to do this.
So this
So-
guy's on board.
We can try it with Other first.
So
I'll hold
Will
your
one.
coffee.
Zapho be able to follow us?
Well, the problem is unless we've developed that method of successfully extracting soul from writing without writing being destroyed,
Dead. Yeah.
you would separate the soul and then the body would crumble. Um,
Can he guard us while we're gone?
sure.
I'm pretty good at guarding. I, I, I punch pretty okay.
He did punch pretty good.
How long do we think this will take?
Well, the trickiest part there is going to be getting into the pit, which I don't know how heavily they guard it these days. A lot of things have changed down there, but you want to.
Very. The charge nurse takes no nonsense.
It's a great show, man. Highly
It is a
recommend.
great show, but I use that name first, and mine only has one T.
Never been there.
So I'm gonna guess we're not gonna safely exit our bodies here in this beautiful hoarding den. We're gonna
You're
have to
want to be.
go somewhere else.
Here's the thing: nobody's ever found. And then she starts to explain, and then she realizes how much she's going to have to explain, and she's like,
So then she's gonna sum up.
let's just say, being in the center of the planet, which is what the pit is
It's too
for
much.
everyone who doesn't know. Being at the center of the planet means you're the most likely to be able to get where you need to go, soul out of body wise.
So we have to be there first, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
physically, yeah.
That image I remember from the books. Like that, for some reason, that is in my brain. That area I
Mhm.
remember. Maybe because it's a giant sun holding all the gods, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. Well,
And I
not
remember
anymore,
like a
but
huge elevator or something, right?
kind of a like almost like a subway, but going like straight down.
Straight. Yeah. See, I remember that.
Yeah. Mhm.
Don't isn't there a door from the coalition headquarters?
She looks at you and she's like, "Well, you would know better than me, just based on who you are."
I mean, Mom wouldn't let me go anywhere near it, but I'm pretty sure there's a door there from what she was talking about.
Well, and she kind of laughs. She's like that, and she sort of mutters to herself, "Wouldn't that be appropriate?" And you don't know what she means, but she's clearly reciting an inside joke to herself. And
But you had a way in mind to get us there, right?
no, she knew where you were knows where you need to go. She's been kind of off by herself. She doesn't really know. She's not lying when she says she doesn't know what's going on with the pit these days. She's not. She's even more of a. You get the sense she's even more of a hermit than Roger is. That she's like she's if Roger is a hermit to normal people, she's a hermit to Roger.
Right, because she's further up, and so she's
Right,
higher
yes,
on the hermit scale.
Yes, even higher on the hermit
That's how they
hierarchy.
rate it. What's your elevation? That's how
What
they
is
rate
your
the
yeah? What
hermit
is your
scale.
what is your HH number? Hermit hierarchy number. Hers is quite high. It would be very difficult to go higher. So yes, so she's like, so if that's a way we can get into the pit, then that's what we can try.
So we're gonna have to sneak into the coalition headquarters with a construct.
The coalition construct.
Yeah, that might actually be helpful.
Yeah, maybe
Well-
he has like credentials.
I guess I probably
barcode.
already know how to sneak into the coalition headquarters.
Yeah, you sort of tried that once. This is
sort of
the
did
DM
that
talking,
already.
not Zero. But, yeah.
And I know like how hard this is going to be. They're going to be on extra security. This is not going to be. It's not. It's going to be 10 times harder, a million times harder than it was before.
Zero kind of stares at you and she says, you had something to do with the mess down in Crocodilius, didn't you? Even I heard about that."
I mean, yeah.
You know, you were right, though. Scorched Hammer fucked that all up. At least with the idiots part. I'm not so sure how useful they are.
Well, I guess you made the mess, so it's only appropriate that you have to go wade through the aftermath. Well, she's like, but luckily you'll have me with you.
All
Are
right.
you coming?
She's like, "Oh, you'll need me. This won't work if I'm not there."
What about you, Roger? We can probably distract Mom if you come back.
You say, "Oh no, I'm perfectly happy here in my shack on the mountain. Some peace and quiet sounds perfectly fine to me."
Typical lower ranked hermit. He's worried
Yeah.
about losing his cred.
That's right. He doesn't like.
He's like,
He's-
she's leaving. I'm taking over her place. I'm going
That's
up.
right. He's gonna move up. He's gonna move up the mountain. Zero's gonna come back to find that her yurt has been co-opted.
Yeah. He's moving on up.
Literally.
His place in the
To the
sky.
A deluxe yurt.
Yeah, y'all are old.
Hey, we yelled at Greg for that earlier.
Older.
I feel old if it helps.
Yeah.
So, back to Crocodilius?
Sounds that way. It's been
Can
a
we go
while.
see Val for one more good meal, though? I'm starving.
And she's Zero clearly knows Val's name as well. She's like, "Oh, Val, yeah, we can do that. As long as we don't make too much noise." And she stares very pointedly at Uste. who seems like the sort of person who doesn't pass through any place unnoticed.
I can't help it. I'm just a ray of sunshine.
I don't know how
Well,
we're gonna get back to Crocodilius. We don't have transport. We're gonna have to figure that out.
and Zero's like, I might be able to help with that. I've got some more friends like the one outside. One of them's on the large side. I think he could be of help.
Okay.
Well, that's convenient.
Well, I turn to my party. Like, what do you guys think? You don't have to go. I can just go.
Please. No, I'm just trying to figure out how we're gonna get past the scanners. But I'll work on it.
Look, I don't know how far into this I'm in, but I can at least get you into that tunnel for Ginge, if this is what she wanted.
Yeah, I think you're pretty much all the way in now. I mean,
am?
you know too much. So you're with us.
I go. I don't feel any threat in that. I put my arms around both of you guys. I'm like, I'm part of their team.
Yeah.
So Zero looks at this display of extreme over affection, and she's like, you know what? You guys head to Val's. I'll meet you at the western end of Viper and Mons, if you make it out of the city. And I'll have transport waiting for you.
Plus, if we're gonna go back to Crocodilius and try to get in, we're gonna need different clothes.
Yeah, we're gonna need a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
So I guess
Well-
back to the city.
Back to the city. All right. Well, since everyone's probably pretty hungry, even though it's nighttime, I imagine you want to go back now.
Yeah, I mean, there's
Roger
nothing left to do.
Roger still seems very disinclined to make anybody food. So,
And I've gone through everything. I can't find anything. What about
Yeah.
the muskrat? Can I take it with me? Like, do I have to roll for it? Do you like what? How does that work? Or does
Yeah,
the
we can-
muskrat want to go with Zepho?
we
or...
can roll for it. Here we go. Ooh, 18. Okay. So you ask Roger if you can keep the muskrat, and for the first time, he looks very pained, and he's like, "Oh, all right, you can have him." It's like, but don't lose him, and don't get him in trouble, and
And
don't
sorry, go ahead. You finish.
and don't let him get you in trouble.
Aw, Suge would never do that. Come here, Suge. I just named him. His name is Suge. Is that
Suge.
fantasy enough for you?
Yes, that's very fantasy.
Sueg. I just spelled it. Suge. All right, Suge. Come here, baby. Come here.
And did I find anything in the kitchen worth stuffing in my pockets while I was in there?
Like right, like
Small writings, knife iron, anything that I can use to make something else later.
yeah, you can. There's some random assortment of things that you're able to pocket.
Good enough.
We'll figure it out later.
Yep.
Pretty sure that Roger didn't notice, considering he's such a giant slob.
You won't notice till later. We hear his echoing
Yes.
scream over the mountain as we're already at the bottom.
Yeah.
I was saving those M&Ms.
I wrote my name on that. Okay, back down to Viper and Mons. Now it hasn't been that long since you guys left. A roughly a little more than a day, I think, was the timing. So things have. It's not quite as beehivey as it was when you left and had really, to switch insect metaphors, kicked the anthill. But it hasn't exactly totally calmed down either. So you notice immediately upon exiting the crack in the side of the rock that led up to the pass, um, that there's a lot more patrols, peace officer patrols, than there were the first time you came through, before you kicked said anthill.
Sola, you got any ideas?
Uh, I hate to say this, but I think we need to lay low at the bordello. Laying low
Fantasia.
at the bordello.
Fangtasia.
So when you said you hate to say it, you just mean it's difficult to actually say those words.
No, I was really hoping not to have to go back there, but we can't go back to either one of our safe houses. That's
true.
out.
Yeah, they're not
So
safe
this
anymore.
is the only safe house we have, and I think we need a little rest before we got to wait for transport anyway, and we need to let all this die down a little bit more. So I don't think it's a good idea for us to be out on the streets. I think we just need to find a place. This is the only place we have.
I agree with that. You got any ideas on how to get there? I mean, get past the patrols to get to the Fantasia?
Well, not if a cat keeps knocking over my computer. Definitely not that.
The cat wants to weigh in with an idea.
He's not. He has no ideas except destroy, destroy, destroy.
I mean, that could be useful later.
We need some sort of a distraction to pull him off.
Well, I have Suge.
And you had him for like an hour, and you're already going to use him as bait.
No, just as a distraction, and he likes to cause havoc.
Well, that is true.
Cry havoc and let loose the muskrats of war.
Yeah, or we could just go for the old tried and true and like set something on fire. I don't know.
We are not setting Suge on fire.
I'm gonna
don't
roll
need
a
to fire.
roll a die in the background here to see if any of you remember something about this city.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, okay, yeah, 19 is a good roll. One of you will say, Other, recalls hearing about a pretty extensive sewer network that
I
runs
was afraid you were gonna say that.
that runs directly under the spine of the snake, all throughout the city.
Yeah, I don't mention that.
Okay, fair enough. Just trying to help you a little bit as the DM. But
so one thing that I can do though is I can track writings within about 100 feet or so, and if we can see them coming, because it doesn't matter if they're like behind a wall or anything. We don't actually have to be able to see them in order for me to be able to see them. So if we just avoid any writings, we will be avoiding the patrols because they will have writings with them. And that may give us enough of an advantage to where we can sneak past anybody and
Okay.
not go into the sewers.
Hey, boss. is it okay if I come? You're not trying to avoid me, are you?
You're coming with us.
No, obviously not.
Oh, okay.
No,
I
you're with us. You're part of our team. We need you.
Okay. You were gonna avoid writings, and well,
Small writings, the kind of writings that patrol guards carry.
big writing.
There you go.
Okay. So let's do another roll here. Because I like this plan, but we do need to consider some things. Ooh, it's not a good roll. 3. So you are able to detect the writings of guards. Unfortunately, in this day and age, a lot of ordinary people also carry writings
Sure.
on their person. So you're getting a lot of false positives, so to where those are writings, but they're not writings where we need to be
Well,
worried
we're
about.
not going to get caught by avoiding the wrong people too.
Correct. It just makes it harder because there's more people to
Sure,
avoid.
and this isn't going to be fast. But Uste, do you think that you could, I don't know, take the clothes that we have and make them look different enough to where just on a, if somebody spots us from a distance, they might not necessarily know that it's us.
I've been waiting for this moment my whole life.
Here we go.
All right. So, let's see. I take off Zapho's like jumper that he's wearing.
Okay.
No.
And
Answering all kinds of questions about Zapho that we weren't sure we were ready for.
sorry, I didn't think that through. And then I'm like, I hand him the muskrat. Okay, now I take the outfit and I tie up the things. Something's happening. A cat almost died. Did you see that? I saw that. A cat.
I was gonna say that was a death stare.
That was a mom look, is what that was. Yeah.
Yeah, they're doing something.
They're up
I
to some
recognize
shit.
that look. If we just send Sola out with that, no one will bother us.
That's true. Yeah, just stare everyone down.
I don't actually know how to do this, so we'll just. Because do we have any extra clothes?
Well, we have our
Are there
original
any drapes?
clothes plus the clothes that we bought.
Yes. So
Oh,
you
yeah,
have the
that's
clothes
right.
that got all messed up in the basement of the one safe house, and then the clothes you bought to replace those clothes. So you have the gross clothes and the cleanish clothes.
Gotcha.
Which you would wear
And
to
they've only
compete.
seen us in the clean clothes.
Yeah. And
Correct.
Zapho, can you like walk on your knees? Because your height is going to be a problem. Is that
Yeah.
possible?
Sure. I can walk on my
Like you
knees.
wouldn't hurt him or anything, right? Like,
Kind of slow.
well, that's okay. I'm slow with my short little stubby legs, so we could work this out.
Not very good at dancing that way.
We'll work on that later.
Okay.
All right. So if he goes down, then I actually trade out my dirty dress and put it over him. And then I take the jumpers that he was wearing and I tie it up so that it's not as long. And then I hand that to Sola. And I was like, Sola, can I have your dirty clothes? And I take her dirty clothes, turn them inside out, rip the sleeve on both of them, and hand them to Other. And Other, can I have that? And then Other takes off his clothes, puts on Sola's, and then I take his clothes and I put the cloak that I was wearing that I bought, the really, really nice one, and I turn it the other way so the not shiny, like the inner lining part is facing out, and I put that on over and then put the hood up.
Okay.
And while this is going on, Other is going to be explaining to Sola how to read the game and how to look for the
How to navigate.
how to look for writings, and how to score the most points. But
Important.
the idea being that while he's good with the tech stuff, she's going to be way better with the sneaking around stuff.
And the telling us what to do stuff.
Right, the being the boss.
Yeah.
So as long as Sola is finds that acceptable.
I got it. And have some fire prepared just in case. Because I think we're going to have to burn stuff.
I got fire.
I look down at my clothes. And I'm like, I don't really... Okay, let's just go.
I picture like a montage where like they yeah, just like zoom in, like tying knots.
I'm hearing the
leaves,
A-Team
and
music.
And
then
then they
you
end
all
up
just look
looking
like incredibly ridiculous. Like,
almost exactly the same, but dumber.
oh yes,
Like,
that there you go. Yes, that's it. That's the end of the
Yep.
montage. Yeah, and it
in
took like
fact,
2 hours.
we look more recognizable instead of less recognizable.
That's right. It burned up like 2 hours. Unlike the A team, who would build like a fully functional tank in like 20 minutes.
Yeah, out of straw.
Out of an old car and some scrap metal.
Oh my god.
Um,
Ask me later about the Stargate outtake regarding that.
we will do that. Okay, so you guys are disguised, and you've got the game activated. You have Drill Sergeant Sona ready to bark out orders about where to go and when. And let's roll a couple of times to determine a few things here. So at this point, let's try to see if we're gonna say it's roughly the next night from basically when you left the cabin because it takes about a day to get there. So it's getting pretty late. So let's roll to see just how populated the streets are. That's an 8. So they're still fairly busy. This must be kind of it's a weekend night. People are out uh, carousing. Let's roll again to see. Okay, slightly better news. 14. Um, the large number of people on the streets is impacting the guard patrols at least as much as you guys. And finally, a 20. Um, you guys majorly luck out, and you end up just sort of happening into a natural gap in the patrols as you set out. So you're going to get like a full third of the way down to Fantasia, where you don't encounter any guards at all, basically.
We don't want
Because
Sola to get us there.
yes, well, take it away, Sola.
I check all of and we have a clear path. So I check the Game Boy. We have a clear path, and I say, with my best
Nice.
military.
Nice. Yes.
And Zepho and I just look at her.
All right, so you guys are headed
Okay,
down.
boss.
Zepho is walking on his knees, which does slow you down,
We weren't moving
dr-
fast anyway.
and draws a few
And we-
few
Yeah,
odd
we
stairs.
don't look at all ridiculous and noteworthy.
Nice.
For Fantasia.
Okay.
Fantasia, baby.
Here we are,
We
Fantasia.
can see the sign.
Yes, there it is. In the
So
in-world equivalent
Go
of
ahead.
neon lights. Go ahead, Zepho.
I don't know if you realize this or it was subconscious or just a random lucky happenstance. Fantasia is the name of a vampire bar in True Blood.
Yes,
Yeah,
it
I
is.
did remember
Oh,
that.
okay.
And that's their
I
sign.
I never saw True Blood, so no one can accuse me of plagiarism. But yes, so legally distinct Fantasia is
Right.
I mean, ours are viper fangs, not vampire fangs.
correct.
There's
just-
no
it's-
TM.
it-
There's
yeah,
no
it's-
trademark.
Right.
That's right.
It's still yes, it's Viper Fangs completely different. They inject liquid instead of sucking.
As long as we don't put like a graphic of it on the video, we're probably fine.
Well, crap.
Turn off the movie.
You turned off the whole movie, you idiot.
Press
We're
the
in
wrong
Spaceballs
button.
again. What happened?
Okay, so so you're about a third of the way there. and when your luck kind of takes a turn, ooh yes, you're a roll of a 7. So
Ooh.
uh, uh, Sola detects two equally sized, equally righted patrols coming at you from opposite directions.
Sorry, that's balloon. Sola, we're trying not to get attention.
Release the balloons.
Oh my god, that was perfect. Sorry, go ahead.
That's how we got caught.
Balloons!
Balloons.
Yeah, no, that's how we got saved. The guards looked at the balloons and were like, "Go, go, go!"
The only people who carry balloons are Scorched Hammer. It's a well-known trademark. No,
All right, so where are we when this happens?
so you are at a side street, a couple of blocks over from the main thoroughfare. You have unfortunately, it's a fairly long straight shot. This side street, but unfortunately, that's what basically means you're sort of in a closing pincer of the two guards.
Right. So are there any doors going into any buildings, or is it just walls? Are there, trash cans, dumpsters, anything like that?
There's a few very narrow alleys. There's some you'd be seriously concerned as to whether Zafo could get down them. There are doors. You can try to get into one. You can the buildings are made of wood. Just saying.
Or I can just be Safo, kiss me, quick. That's what you do in all the spy movies at work. Safo, kiss me, quick.
That's right. Although that would only cover 2 of you. Everyone gets everyone.
Everyone
Now.
kiss.
And is it daylight or
It's
night.
It's night. It's night.
It's nighttime.
It's getting later. The streets are starting to empty out of ordinary people, which is going to work against you now because you're going to stand out more as a group of eclectic, people out of doors at night. Very
All right.
eclectic.
hoping for an abandoned or empty, or maybe they're just out at a party, but anyway, a dark and quiet building. I'm going to take my breaker and just knock the doorknob off.
Okay. It
Everybody
being a
in.
break, you don't need to roll for that because it's a breaker and that's what breakers do, among other things. So you go into the building. We do need to roll to see how empty this building is. Oh, you're in luck. 17. I was really hoping for some screaming people upstairs, but the roll is the roll. So you luck out. Nobody home.
Taking the doorknob with me,
Yeah.
I go
okay.
inside. Come on, everybody.
Yeah, everybody
Smart.
inside.
All right. So you all go inside. It's a tight fit in the little foyer with all of you. So
Sable,
but you're all
kiss me.
in.
Oh, wait.
The door is closed. This is going to be our will they won't they of the.
Oh, we will. Sorry.
Oh
Spoiler.
no, it's okay. Oh, where's Dave when we need him? Okay.
Yeah,
All right, so
and
you're inside.
We can't
Door's
super wedge the door because there's no doorknob on the other side, but it will just wedge.
So
it
we're-
You could just have
so-
Safo hold it.
I'm gonna roll to see if the guards noticed this activity to the extent that they determined it was unusual, because they were still a decent distance away. You're in luck. 18 is the roll. Therefore, the guards did not notice that anything untoward was happening. So you listen, and they happen to come together right outside the building where you're hiding. They're Ooh, wait. Let's see. We're gonna roll to see if anyone makes any inadvertent noise, like say a big hulking construct bumps into something. 11. He does bump into something, makes it thump, but it's not enough of a strange sound to worry the guards. They briefly exchange words, then you sidestep one another and continue on the way they were going, patrolling a highly inefficient manner. So, all right, so you've avoided that particular pitfall.
So I'm gonna check the map
Okay,
tracker, and everything looks clear. So let's go.
okay. Back out the way you came, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
That's the one
All
way
right.
that we know
Hey,
they're not.
guys,
Yes, very true.
Are you gonna fix the doorknob?
the doorknob's broken.
No.
Oh, okay. Should I leave them a note?
No.
No.
Fantasy
Just walk.
insurance will cover it. Or maybe not, knowing
You
insurance.
gotta leave
you
your
know?
insurance.
Fang insurance.
Fang insurance. It's yes, the city is heavily branded, so yes, Fang insurance will cover it, maybe, if they feel like it. All right, roll of 18. Man, you guys are killing it with the rolls. And by you, I mean me on behalf of you. But so you've hit a pocket of emptiness, no guards, and you've got a straight shot back to uh,
Fantasia.
Fantasia.
We
But-
move as fast as Zavo's knees can carry him.
Okay. Poor man, it's honestly painful just to contemplate what he's doing. But
Yeah, but he shouldn't feel the pain, right? So
that's
we're
true.
good.
That's true. That's true. So you managed to make it to Fangtasia's back door. And that sounded weird coming out, but
That costs extra.
yeah, I immediately heard that. Okay. And you uh
We lost Greg. It's it. It's over.
no, I'm still here. I'm just
Okay, okay.
momentarily vapor locked in my brain.
Flabbergasted.
Uste knocks because she's the most well known there. The door opens and you're all quickly ushered inside. And you guys have basically permanent visit, permanent friend of Fantasia rights because you helped rescue some of the employees.
And
Or
soon as
you didn't help us,
Uste,
you
everyone's
did.
inside and the door closes and Uste sees Val. I'm assuming, is Val there?
Yes, she's as soon as they realize who's knocking on the back door, they immediately run to get Val because they by now they know you guys are a Val level visitation.
Okay.
Oh.
Then I fall into her arms and start crying. And I'm like, I saw Roger. He really needs someone to help him clean up that mess.
Oh dear. Roger's Roger's gonna Roger. No. Roger's his own man. He's living the life he wants to live. You mustn't think that he's he's unhappy. He's where he wants to be. He doesn't like the same things that most people like. That's your brother.
It is my brother.
I'm glad you got to see him though. Does that mean you got the answers you wanted?
I mean, we got answers.
Well, that's fine then. And she's sort of not listening, but she's patting you.
Hey, no, Zero's not with us. We were going to meet her later.
Yes.
West side
Yeah.
of town.
She had already decided that she'd had enough of Uste for one night.
I don't blame her. I mean, I'm delightful. So, Val, do you still have dinner out?
Oh, I think we can probably rustle you all up some plates if that's what you want. You look like you haven't eaten in roughly 2 days.
Or slept.
Yeah,
Or
we need
slash.
to sleep too. Oh, remember we're all wearing crazy clothes, right? And I forgot
yeah.
because I don't worry about money, and that was still on my dress, which is now on Zafo. So
Yes.
I'm like, Zafo, can you pay Val, please?
Zepho just
Okay.
so you just reach in
And
and
I shuffle over on my knees. Hi, Val.
What are we paying Val for?
For dinner and to sleep.
And just hold out the bag
Val's
of money.
Val holds up both hands. Your money's no good here. You helped us when we needed help, and you won't pay for anything here. Um, that being
This is
said,
bad money?
yeah.
No money could be bad.
Well, in that case, I would like a private soundproofed room, a stack of blank notebooks, and some pens.
The notebooks I can do. The private soundproof room, I'm afraid not. We are very busy tonight, so you all can have beds, but they're going to be cots in the basement.
More
Yeah,
But it's
basement
a
time,
good
yes.
enough.
but it's a clean basement, unlike wherever you stayed before in those horrifying clothes.
Yeah, as soon as
Oh,
you
hey,
said
can we get
basement, I
those
was like,
washed while we're here?
Yes, provided you let my girls carry them away at the ends of hooks.
That's up to you.
actually,
What?
Val, we're gonna need like more clothes.
Well, I don't have a lot of clothes for gentlemen here, though we do have a few odds and ends that wind up getting left behind. I'll rustle something up, and she takes a look at Zepho. He might be hard, but we can figure something out.
Thank you, Val, and I give her another big hug.
That's what she said.
Yeah, again, I heard it as soon as I
Greg's like,
This
don't
is-
say anything, don't say anything, don't
This
say
is
anything.
why it's so
Dang it.
easy to write in Belle's voice, by the way, is because this is just how she always thinks.
Yep.
Apparently, so do all the rest of us.
Apparently. Yeah, well. Okay, so you guys sit down to a meal in your underpants, and while your clothes are getting washed, and the meal is delicious. Afterward, you are led down into a delightfully clean and cozy basement without any horrifying stains or other things down there.
And as we head to the basement, I trudge over to the basement door and then turn around and go down the stairs backwards on my knees.
Does anyone want to tell him to stop walking on his knees? I
This thing
can't do
doesn't
it.
notice.
Yes. Zepho, you can stop walking on your knees now.
I have
Oh, okay.
I have a non-interference clause, but yeah. Um,
It'd be much easier to go down the stairs that way.
so he
It
rises up.
is.
He rises up, and the stairs kind of creak, but he's able to walk back
Hit my head on
downstairs.
a.
Yeah, he hits his head on a beam, and the beam creaks, and everyone's very concerned that the
You hear
building's
all the
going to come
girls
down.
upstairs go, ah!
That's right. Yes, the sound of 18 people falling out of a bed, at the same time.
Not
That's
the
a
same
feature,
bed,
not a
though.
bug.
Yes, different beds. Yes, it's like one of those vibrating beds, Uh,
Magic fingers.
so you all, you head down the stairs. The basement is in complete contrast to your previous basement stay. It's very cozy and clean. There's a fire in the fireplace that they've just lit. Um, there's a set of cots laid out with one that's like four cots, together to be big enough for Zapho. And you're down there, and then as you're getting settled, they kind of bring down your clothes, which are and hang them up to dry near the fire. Not too near though, and uh, they yeah. So that's you're all set for your night of rest before heading back out.
Yeah, Othar is he's a little bit after everybody else, and he comes down with like a stack of notebooks under one arm, a fistful of pencils, and a just brilliantly teal fizzy drink in the other hand, and pushes the cot up against the wall and sits down and like starts setting everything out and just starts scribbling notes. And he does that all night long.
Uste lays her head down, calls Suj over, who curls up right next to her and falls asleep instantly.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna lay down on one of the cots and lay there for a minute. And I can't quite sleep because something's still bugging me about whatever's gonna happen.
Okay. Anything you want to address with the with anybody else who's still awake?
Not really. Mentally I'm thinking about how I can do this on my own and not have to risk anybody else.
Okay.
And Zepho just stands under
boss.
a lamp light and just says, "I'll wait here then." That's
No, they got like huge cot for
that's
me.
supernatural, just so you know, so you can mark down that's
Oh,
a
okay.
reference. That's
Reference number 3.
there you go.
Reference number 3.
Is it possible that Othar notices that Sola is not asleep?
We can roll for that.
I'm asking Sola. I'm not, or asking
okay.
Jess.
Because
it depends on how much she's hiding it.
I'm just kind of laying there, not really tossing and turning, but obviously not asleep.
Okay, so your eyes are open.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So quietly, we're fucked yet, right?
Yeah, I do. We're never getting back in there.
No. Well,
Not without help.
not even that, but I was still working for Iron
Souls.
Iron Souls. And it wasn't just a job. That was we built everything from their resources. That was my labs. That was everything. That was everything I had. And we don't have anything now. We're on the run.
Yeah. We need to get some stuff.
Who do we go to?
I think we gotta go see my mom and dad.
All right. I think that's a good stopping point.
Do your mom and dad have sheep? Because I'm trying to count sheep to sleep, and I haven't seen any sheep yet.
This will be the second. I like this thematic resonance because last week we ended with a family member reveal, and then this week we're ending with a family member reveal. Kelly, we hit a stopping point with Othar and Sona agreeing that how difficult this is going to be, and Sona saying that you all need to go see her mom and dad.
Sola.
And I like that as a thematic resonance with last week's reveal of Ustay's brother as an endpoint.
Actually, Jess, did I write it down wrong? Is it Sola or
It's
Sona?
Sola.
It is Sola. Okay. It's the DM who's wrong.
I need to
Should
put
have known.
names under.
Sorry. Sola, like solar, but without an R.
I mean, how would he know?
I got it off the Star Wars name generator, so
There you go.
Nice.
Perfect.
It works.
It does work.
Kelly knows that I never mess up any details in my writing.
Never.
Everything.
That's what a continuity editor's for.
I was gonna say, really,
Right?
Birdie knows. She knows that I never, mess up anything.
Ever.
She never points out anything that I've forgotten about my own world building.
No,
Ever.
that's mine and Birdie's favorite joke at this point. Because when I deb edited your last Mutagen Deception book, right, and she copy edited it, and so in the copy edit, she's like, "Dude, these monsters, what's this, then this and this?" I'm like, I made him like get rid of 2 all together.
You did, and I was begrudging.
She's like, it was so confusing. I mean, you all worked it out.
But you solved it.
Yes.
but it's all worked out. That's the process, right? That's how it works. So, yeah.
Just let me go unleashed.
No. No.
Okay.
Once
Well,
again,
listen-
Greg, that was a lot of fun.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad. I hope
Yeah.
everyone enjoyed. I'm having fun, and you guys took it some unexpected directions. I'm having to think on the fly, which I've decided is the number one trait required for a DM. Is
What do you
having
think
to
I did the whole time I was
rapidly
doing it? Yeah,
pivot.
exactly.
I'm like, okay, this. Like, what the hell are they doing?
You're like, oh my god, I have no idea where they're going. Okay. I have
But-
to know, I'm getting a better feel for the characters now, right? I'm getting a better feel for what the
yes.
goals are. I'm getting a little better feel.
Yeah, and I like where we're going. I'm having fun. I think we have some fun stuff coming up. I'm liking to be able to roll more of the weirder world building from the series into this, which is fun for me.
Yeah, that
That's
center of
what I
the
look
planet
for,
stuff
so.
is the stuff that I remember the most.
Yeah. So now I got to
Besides
figure out
Springer.
what the hell that looks like now.
Yeah, because I don't know what it would look like after. Yeah, it's a good point.
Yeah.
So, I'm sure you have a couple weeks.
So-
We still have to get there first.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Next week will be about infiltrating back into Crocodilius,
Dun, dun, dun.
Let's
or
see.
potentially seeing Sola's parents, depending on where they live.
And they're terrorists. Rabid, fanatical terrorists.
Sounds fun. For you guys. Okay.
And they're all going to be like, why couldn't you be more like Ginge?
Yes. Why couldn't you be more violent?
Yeah, geez, come on.
Why
man.
couldn't you have died? You were supposed to die in that explosion.
So next week, I'm good, but the week following, which is the 5th of March, I will not be available.
Okay, so we'll take a week break on the 5th of March.
Okay.
That'll give me extra time to figure out world building details about what the pit looks like now. Because its original function is no longer relevant at all.
Cool.
No more prisons.
And then, Kelly, the book club is
The 27th.
27th.
And we are reading Exile of the Wolf by Jesse Sprague. So that is 8 p.m. Eastern on this channel. So that is not this Friday, but next Friday. So very excited. This is book 2. You do not have to read book 1, but it helps. So this is
It's a
a very
cool-
fun, like
cool
a
cover.
fantasy romance story. So I have not started it yet. I will start it this weekend. So I'm very excited. Did you read it yet, Kevin?
I'm not done with it, but I'm about a third of the way through it, I think.
Very cool, very cool. And it's on KU, if any of y'all use KU. So that's the next book club book.
Yeah. I'm enjoying it. All right. Well, Greg, thanks again.
Yep.
Thank you guys. You make this fun, and I really enjoy it every week.
And I have a muskrat now. Thanks, Molly.
Oh, is that Molly's idea?
Yep.
I will confess that I'm terrible about following the chat because my mind is too many.
You're
other
trying to
places,
solve
so-
problems. We got chat. No worries.
Yeah, okay, that's good. I don't want anyone to feel like I'm ignoring them. But yes,
Except
you got
you're
a muster-
ignoring them.
I mean, yeah.
Details.
If you're being brutal about it, yeah. Alrighty. Well,
Awesome.
thank you all. Thanks for
Thank
everyone
you
who
all.
tuned in and watched. We hope to have some more fun next week.
See you next Thursday.
Yep.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Bye.